Hallo und herzlich willkommen hier zu einem weiteren Reaction-Video von mir, dem Spyro. Heute wieder mal mit einer Reaction in Überlänge und das hat einen ganz besonderen Grund, denn heute, beziehungsweise seit ein paar Tagen ist es endlich soweit, das meiner Meinung nach beste Crossover, was wir jemals bekommen haben. Es bekommt seine Fortsetzung. Vor einigen Jahren hat der Kanal Elements of Justice angeteasert, eine Fortsetzung zu machen zum Pony und Wright Crossover Turnabout Storm, was ich damals absolut gefeiert habe. Ich kann mich auch bis heute nicht dran satt sehen. Ich liebe dieses Crossover, weil es einfach von vorne bis hinten perfekt inszeniert ist. Und im Nachhinein hätte ich mir echt gewünscht, ich hätte auch dazu eine Reaction machen können. Ging leider nicht. Damals hatte ich das noch nicht gemacht, als ich das gesehen habe. Ist aber auch wurscht. Wir bekommen jetzt eine Fortsetzung. Nämlich Turnabout Theater Elements of Justice. Wright kehrt zurück ins My Little Pony Universum. Und ich bin echt mal gespannt darauf, wie es wird. Ich habe ja schon den Trailer damals gesehen und auch die Previews sind. Das war richtig geil. Ich bin nicht 100% drin in der Welt von Wright. Ich kenne mich ein bisschen mit den früheren Spielen aus, aber in den Trailern und in den Testvideos gab es so einige Sachen, die ich noch nicht kannte. Zum Beispiel Apollo Justice Gerät, womit man eben die nervösen Zuckungen von anderen Charakteren, die man befragt, eben erkennen kann. Wie gesagt, das kenne ich noch nicht und auch gewisse andere Sachen kenne ich noch nicht. Die Cyclops, die kenne ich inzwischen ja schon, das kennt man ja auch aus dem ersten Crossover, da war das auch mit dabei und wie gesagt, was rede ich jetzt so lange rum? Legen wir einfach los. Ich musste mich auch ein bisschen aufpassen mit der Länge vom Reaction-Video, weil das Video an sich geht schon fast eine ganze Stunde und ich bin ja auf eine Stunde beschränkt. Deswegen legen wir los mit Turnabout Theater Case 1, also Fall 1, Part 1 bis 2. Los geht's. Ich starte das Video jetzt. Scheinwerfer gehen an. Die Bühne ist hergerichtet. Wer wird denn da gerade verhört? What the hell? Es ist tatsächlich ein Theater anscheinend. Es war gerade nur ein bisschen ins Blaue geraten von mir, aber es scheint tatsächlich so zu sein. Au! Ich freue mich auch echt mal aufs Wiedersehen mit einigen Charakteren, die im vorigen Crossover schon zu sehen waren. Und wurde da gerade tatsächlich ein Pony gehängt? Wow. Willkommen in der Alles-Agentur Wright. Ah, die Musik. Geil. Vor allem wie die Gabel einfach mal in der Luft schwebt beim Essen.
Right Anything Agency, Phoenix speaking. No, I'm a lawyer. No, we don't publish anything. It's alright. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Genau die gleiche Gag wie damals.
So, boss, did we get any clients?
Athena Sykes.
No. The person calling thought this was a book publishing company.
That's the second time this week. Where are people getting the idea that we publish books?
Oh mein Gott.
Maybe it's the right.
Apollo
Probably a
Justice.
mistaken right with
Dieser Gag, der wurde auch damals schon gebracht.
Publishing their books. Keep mistaking words that sound the same.
Übrigens nicht wundern, wenn ich ein bisschen sehr stark schwitze. Es ist wirklich sehr warm hier
You
drin.
guys up?
Trucy Wright.
Not yet.
Aw, come on! You guys haven't gotten a case in over a month.
Yeah, ever since that last big case, business just went as slow as snails.
I wonder why that is.
Tja, wie kann das nur
We
sein?
need to get some clients soon. We still gotta pay the bills by the end of the month.
Speaking of paying, can we get some food? I'm getting pretty hungry.
Yeah, all this waiting for a client is
Ich
making
bin
my
mir
stomach
ziemlich sicher, ihr
growl.
werdet gleich einen Fall bekommen.
I guess I can go for a few bites.
I don't get any clients right now anyway.
It's settled then. Let's go get some Maldunes real quick and then come right back here.
Ich glaube, daraus wird nichts.
I love Baldoon's noodles.
Just make sure you don't eat so much that you get a heart attack.
What the fuck?
What in the?
What's wrong?
I can't move my body.
Daddy, are you okay?
Jetzt geht's
I
nach
don't know.
Equestria.
Mr. Wright, your hand!
Huh? My hand's fading away.
Mr. Wright!
Wait a minute. This feeling.
Kommt dir bekannt vor?
Have I experienced this before?
Oh ja, absolut.
Hold on, Mr. Wright. We've got you.
Und jetzt geht's euch dreien auch noch an den Kragen.
I can't move!
Alle 4 werden nach Equestria gezogen.
I don't want to fade into oblivion.
What the hell is going on here?
I'm too young to die.
Auf geht's in das Land der Ponys. Tja. Wo sind wir denn jetzt?
Are we dead?
Das Ding habe ich schon gesehen
I sure
in
hope
einem
not.
Preview-Video.
Guys, I think we can move
Ich muss
again,
ehrlich sagen, also
and
bisher
I
gefallen mir die
don't think
Sprecher echt gut. Also hat er gut gewählt. Leider hat das ja nicht geschafft, den damaligen Sprecher von Phoenix Wright wiederzubekommen, aber ich finde, der das gerade macht, ist ein echt guter Ersatz dafür.
Second that. I bet you this place is super expensive.
What's with these thrones? Is this supposed to be a king's castle?
Why
Nicht
would there be
ganz.
6 thrones, though? Shouldn't there be at least a king and queen?
Ich freue mich gerade so unfassbar auf dieses Wiedersehen, ey.
Everyone would get a throne if that's the case.
Weil das Preview hat nämlich damals an der interessantesten Stelle aufgehört.
Phoenix!
Twilight! There she is!
Oh, Phoenix, it's so good to see you again.
Did that purple horse say something?
I thought I heard it talk too.
Excuse me, but I happen to be a pony.
Whoa, it's totally talking.
Phoenix, don't you remember me?
Daddy, how does this pony know you?
I don't know.
Rekapitulieren wir mal. Da ist eine ganze
You
Menge
don't
passiert.
remember me at all?
Ah doch, ich glaube schon, er
I'm
erinnert
sorry,
sich.
but I don't think I know.
Flashback. Das könntest du niemals vergessen, Phoenix.
This pony. Can it really be?
So, und ich glaube, hier war Feierabend.
Phoenix?
I remember you.
Yes?
Your Twi...
Yes?
Sag es.
Twilight Sparkle?
Yes!
Phoenix, you do remember me.
I guess I do remember.
Yay!
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Das wäre aber auch...
Mr. Wright seriously hugging a purple pony right now?
Es wäre aber auch eine Schande gewesen, wenn das so gemacht hätte, dass sie sich nicht erinnert.
I'm sensing so much joy from the both of them. I'm gonna go join in on their hug too.
Hey, I want to hug the cute purple pony too. Come on, Polly, you hug the pony too.
Polly?
Masculinity, if I do.
Hat sie gerade wirklich Polly genannt? Oh Gott.
It's been a while since I've talked to a human.
Well, it's been a while since I've talked to a pony.
And it's been a while since I've lost my mind.
Tried
Geil.
to summon the greatest defense attorney in Equestria again, huh?
Ja,
Well, I just simply summoned Phoenix Wright.
Oh, okay.
das ist aber auch ein
Guess I didn't get
Kompliment.
summoned by accident this time.
Na, beim letzten Mal war es aber auch kein
Hey,
Unfall.
Wait. Twilight? Do you have wings?
Hm, die Änderung kennt er ja noch nicht.
Yes, I do.
But the last time I saw you, you were just a unicorn.
Seitdem ist viel
Well,
passiert.
I received the title of princess a few months ago, and Princess Celestia gave me wings to go along with that title.
Just like that.
I'm now an alicorn.
Wow. Congratulations, Twilight. It's like she went from a mere mortal to a goddess.
Ja, genau.
Nothing big. After all, a title is nothing more than a title.
If you say so.
So, boss, think you can fill us in on what's going on?
Boss?
Hm.
Sorry. Guys, this is Twilight Sparkle.
Hello, Twilight Sparkle. By the way, what's that tattoo on your butt there for?
Tattoo natürlich.
My what? Oh yeah, it's my cutie mark.
Cutie mark?
It's a mark that shows what your special talent is. Mine represents my expertise in magic.
Magic? I'm an expertise in magic too.
Oh, stimmt ja, ihr passt dann ja perfekt zusammen.
I thought you said magic doesn't exist in your world.
Ja, aber eigentlich,
That's right.
aber irgendwie passt Trucy doch besser zu
I'm her
Trixie.
daughter.
You have a daughter?
Die Reaktion!
To everyone.
So, who are these other two?
Ja, ich sag mal so, im letzten Mal hat er zu Twilight gesagt, me with children, that would be the case.
You're a defense attorney too?
That's right. I also specialize in analytical psychology.
You are?
Das ist großartig, ey.
I've also been studying analytical psychology, and it's such an exquisite subject.
I know, right? I've been also using analytical psychology in court too.
You can do that?
She sure can.
Dieses
It
Gesicht.
helped us out of some tight spots during some of our cases. Well, Apollo?
Oh, sorry. I'm Apollo Justice. I'm also a defense attorney.
Wow, I have an entire team of defense
Da
attorneys.
kann ja nicht schief gehen, Twilight.
Apollo has a power he uses in court, like Athena.
What's that?
Well, I have a strong sense of sight, so I'm able to perceive even the smallest nervous habit of someone who is lying.
Okay.
You can? You must have really special eyes.
I guess I do.
Wie gesagt, also, ich kenne diese Charaktere zwar alle drei, aber wie gesagt, diese ganzen speziellen
To
Fähigkeiten,
summon you.
die kannte ich halt noch nicht.
Sure. Well, they did try grabbing onto me when I was going to be teleported,
Ah, okay.
and then they just ended up going with me.
That explains it. You see, when something gives physical contact to the subject that's being teleported, then that something gets teleported with the subject.
I remember something about that.
Ah, mir lügt die Nase jetzt, ey.
Wow, interesting. You think you could teach me how to teleport?
Ich glaube, das wird nicht
I don't know.
funktionieren.
I've never taught a human magic before, but I guess I'll teach you a thing or two.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hold on a sec, Trucy. So, Mr. Wright, how do you know her?
Huh?
How do you know this talking purple pony?
Das ist eine lange Geschichte.
I didn't explain it yet. You see, a little over 8 years ago, I was summoned by
8 Jahre. Und das
She
kommt
was
auch
trying
hin,
to summon
glaube
the
ich.
greatest defense attorney in Equestria. She needed help trying to defend one of her friends when she was accused of murder.
Wait, did you say 8 years ago?
Yeah? Why?
It's only been a year and a half since I summoned you.
Och nee.
How?
Zeitparadox.
Definitely 8 years for me.
Oder besser gesagt, unterschiedliche
I guess because
Zeitrechnung.
we're from different worlds, time works differently.
Oh Gott. Das ist so klischeebehaftet.
Anyway, I agreed to help her friend, and ended up winning the case. I also proved that there was no murder in the first place.
So no one was sent to jail or anything?
Well, there were these two.
Sonata.
Oh, by the way, Twilight, whatever happened to those two that were
Oh,
sent
das
to
ist
prison?
jetzt interessant.
You mean Gilda and Sonata?
Ja.
Yeah.
When Gilda was released, she met up with Rainbow Dash and the two made up. However, I haven't seen her since that time. As for Sonata, I have no idea. I asked the police about it.
Und
They told me when it was time for her to be released, the police asked her what she was going to do now that she is out. But she just looked back and told them, I'm going to help out all those who need it. I always wondered what happened to her.
I wonder too.
wird sie jetzt
Now that we
zur
got that, I'd like
Staatsanwältin.
to ask you something since we got here.
Das erinnert mich nämlich gerade krass an die Art von
That's right.
Edgeworth.
You see, I need your help.
With what?
So, Phoenix, do you remember some pony named Rarity?
Rarity?
Yeah, she's Twilight. Oh, that's her right now.
Ready!
Oh, why, Phoenix, it's been so long.
Alter, die Sprecherin!
A marshmallow.
Oh, hey. You're Rarity, right?
Why, Phoenix, you do remember me.
Ey, die Sprecherin ist ja der Hammer,
I
ey.
remember you fixing up my suit when it got ripped up that one time.
Yep.
Yes, I do remember that.
There's another talking pony?
Da gibt's noch eine ganze Menge andere Apollo.
We are in a world filled with ponies after all.
So there's a lot more of them?
Yep.
Yay! I can't wait to talk to each and
Ich
every
mag
one of them.
Athena jetzt schon.
Oh, why hello there. Who are you exactly?
They're friends of mine. This is Apollo, Athena, and Trucy, my daughter.
My, you have quite the team.
Das hat er wohl.
You have no idea.
Rarity, you think you should tell him why you need him?
That's right. Phoenix?
Yes?
Oh oh, sie explodiert gleich, oder?
Phoenix, I need your help, please. It's the worst possible thing that could have happened.
Okay, what is it? Jeez, you almost ruptured my
Ganz ruhig.
It's my friend.
What about your friend?
She's been accused of murder.
Natürlich, mal wieder.
This world again, huh? I thought this place was supposed to be peaceful.
Nein, nicht wirklich.
Okay, so I'm guessing you want me to defend your friend then.
Yes, please help her. She didn't do it. She wouldn't hurt a fly. How could any pony like her do such a thing?
I need to go talk to her.
Ey, die ist so genial, die Rarity spricht. Also, ganz fettes Daumen nach oben dafür.
She's
Wahnsinn.
in the Manhattan Detention Center.
Manhattan.
Where's that?
It's up northwest from here. It's the biggest city in Equestria. You'll need to go there using the train.
I don't have any money for the train.
No need to worry. I shall take you there and help you pay for the tickets.
So ist sie halt eben.
But, might I ask, how are you so sure she's innocent?
Well, she just simply doesn't have the heart to do so. She has a very promising career, might I add. It'd be foolish for her to simply throw that away. Please, Phoenix, you must help her.
Should I really take this case? It still feels weird that I'm defending
Komm schon, du weißt, dass du keinem Unschuldigen deine Hilfe verwehren kannst.
I guess I'll go see what's going on.
So ist richtig.
Let's go meet her then.
Mr. Wright, what about us?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to stay in the castle and wait for us.
Oh, come on, really? What are we supposed to do while we wait? It's not like we have TV to pass the time, you know.
Actually interested in seeing the city. It could be fun.
Yeah, Daddy, don't leave us here all bored.
Okay, you guys can come too. Rarity, do you think you can pay for their tickets as well?
Not a problem.
Sie hat ja genug Geld.
Boy, I get to see more cute ponies.
Yeah, nothing but a bunch of neon-colored equines everywhere we
Seine
go.
Art und Weise ist der Hammer.
I almost forgot. You're going to need this.
Oh, bitte nicht wieder die
What?
Marke.
Attorney's-
Nein! Sie hat sie wieder rausgekramt.
Bad again?
Oh, das Ding ist grauenhaft. Die equestrianische Anwaltsmarke.
Oh my
Oh
gosh!
nein.
That badge is so cute. Can I have one of those too?
Das ist das erste positive
Sorry,
Wort
Athena.
dazu.
I only have one with me.
Aw. Why does Mr. Wright get all the cool stuff?
Ich glaube nicht, dass man das als cool bezeichnen
Let's
kann,
go
aber
to the
okay.
detention center.
Manhattan! 13:03 Uhr.
Wow! This place is huge!
It truly is a wonderful place, isn't it? The tall buildings, the stores, the entertainment, and just the atmosphere of this place is absolutely exhilarating.
All that at a taxi.
What are you talking about? There's taxis everywhere.
It's best not to talk about it.
Ja.
I wonder if I should start my own show here. I think I'd make good money over here.
Trust me, Trucy, the money over here isn't worth anything in our world.
Ja, das hat er sehr schnell.
Everywhere
Auch
we
da
go,
kann ich mich noch gut
all those
erinnern.
Ponies are always staring at us.
Oh, don't
Klar
worry.
tun sie das.
You'll get used to it. It was awkward for me when I was the only human here last time. So, Rarity, where's the detention center?
It's right down the street.
Okay, let's go.
Natürlich.
Whoa!
Die Wachen.
These ponies look super tough.
Das sollen sie auch
State
sein.
your business. Well, I'm a defense attorney. I'm here to meet someone.
Let's show us your badge, sir.
Oh, here you go.
Permission granted. Go right ahead.
Hey, what about us?
Ihr habt keine Marke.
Sorry, but attorneys with official equestrian badges can only enter.
What? Does my badge not count for anything?
Nein.
I'm afraid that badge isn't legible for this town.
Wenigstens sagen sie nicht, dass es ein Spielzeug
I get
ist.
it. It's I am not going through this again.
Sorry about her. She gets upset when she doesn't get what she wants.
Das sieht man.
Hey, I'm not some spoiled brat, you know.
It's alright, guys.
Alter, dieser
I'll be right
Blick.
back as soon as I'm done in there.
I'll make sure she doesn't flip any of these guards while you're gone.
Besser ist es.
Hey, I'll flip you if that's what you want.
Also, wenn sie richtig sauer wird, sollte man sich mit ihr nicht anlegen. So. Detention Center.
No matter how many times I come in here, it always gives me the creeps. Even if it is in another world. I wonder where...
Are you the ones who came to see me?
Ah, Coco Pommel.
Oh, are you supposed to be Rarity's friend?
Yes,
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just that I have a headache for some reason.
So, what's your name?
Das könnte schon mal das erste interessante Detail sein.
I'm Phoenix Wright. Rarity told me you'd be here. She wants me to defend you.
Oh, so are you going to defend me? I didn't expect a human to defend me.
I haven't decided that yet. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions first.
Nicht sehr ermutigend, wenn du ihr das so sagst, aber okay.
You think you can tell me a little about yourself, Miss PWaaML?
Of course. I'm a costume designer here in Manhattan. I design costumes for plays over in the theater, though once in a while, I get asked to make designs for anything fashion-related.
Making costumes and designs, huh? You resemble Rarity quite a bit.
Sie hat ja auch ein bisschen von ihr gelernt.
Rarity is a huge inspiration for me. Before I met her, I was the assistant of some pony who would always tell me that it's every pony for themselves in the big city. But when Rarity showed up,
Daran
she
kann ich
showed
mich gut
generosity to
erinnern.
others, even though it started to hurt her. When I realized this, I quit being an assistant, and Rarity
Ich
gave
finde
me
die
the job of
Musik
being a
gerade echt
costume designer of
beruhigend.
some big place in Manhattan.
Wow. Rarity's made quite a change in your life.
My life has become so much better because of her. I owe it to her so much.
Nice to hear that. It may be hard to find, but there will always be people who will turn your life around for the better. It's nice to know what happens in this world, too. So, Miss PWaaML, do you think you could tell me what happened on the night of the murder?
Oh, it's just awful. There was a play going on and every pony I was watching was in sheer awe from the spectacular performers. But when the play was about to reach its conclusion, my friend, overall concept, fell from the catwalk with a rope tied around his neck, and he ended up being hung to death with every pony watching.
What? Wow. It must have been traumatizing to see such a thing. Talk about a real-life death scene in person.
Oh, ja.
The director and the police saw me on the catwalk after what had befallen, and they thought I pushed him from there with a rope tied around his neck. I got arrested on the spot.
Well, you were in the area where he fell. Still, just because you were at the scene of the crime, it doesn't mean you did it.
I know, but every pony who
Frag
saw
mich,
me
ob jetzt
got
gleich schon das
it.
Magatama zum Einsatz
Rarity doesn't
kommt.
think you did it. She certainly believes you wouldn't have the heart to kill.
Das würde sie auch niemals tun.
Although I appreciate her believing I didn't do it, it's not enough to convince every pony else.
Natürlich nicht, dafür brauchen wir
I
Beweise.
see. So, what can you tell me about overall concept? The victim.
He's the head costume designer for the theater. I work alongside him helping him make his costumes. He's really good at making designs for the costumes. He even custom made a fabric to help captivate the way the costumes looked.
So, what was your relationship with the victim?
It's nothing too serious if that's what you're thinking. We're just good friends who like working together. He's even teaching me how to design better so I could one day make a design of my own for another play.
So, let me ask you. What were you doing at the scene of the crime?
I actually don't remember much about that. All I do remember is that I
was hearing something that was happening from the catwalk, and I wonder if
Ich versuche gerade mir die Anfangsszene nochmal ins Gedächtnis zu rufen. Ich überlege gerade, ob sie diejenige war, die niedergeschlagen wurde. Wurde ja, glaube ich, jemand niedergeschlagen.
Huh? Why can't you remember what happened between those times?
I'm not sure.
So, she doesn't remember what happened. This is gonna be a problem.
Anything else you want to ask me?
Well, she seems to be telling the truth. She doesn't look like she would have any bad intentions.
Vor allem, wo ist da doch das Motiv?
However, I still need to make sure.
Das war Gatama! Ja! Darauf habe ich gewartet.
So, Miss PWaaML, at this point, I don't think you did it. But right now, I need you to tell me the most honest truth. Did you kill the victim? Overall concept.
What? No, of course not. I would never do such a thing.
No reaction.
What is it?
Nothing happened. This means she didn't do it. Okay, Miss PWaaML. I trust you. I'll take your case.
You will? Oh, thank you, Mr. Wright. I feel
Aber
so
ich glaube, da wird gleich
relieved
noch eine Frage kommen,
Okay.
auf
I
die
think that's
sie
all the
nicht
information I need.
wahrheitsgemäß antwortet.
Thank you for your time, Miss PWaaML.
Oder?
Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Wright. Oh, before you leave, do you think you could tell Rarity I'm all right? I don't want her to worry about me.
Of course. I'll make sure to tell her that.
Thank you.
I'll prove that you didn't kill anyone. I promise you that.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Wright. I guess I'll see you later then.
See ya.
Okay, ich dachte, es würde jetzt nochmal reagieren auf irgendeine Sache, aber okay. Aber trotzdem, also da fehlt doch vollkommen das Motiv, also nur weil sie da jetzt... Naja, gut, lassen wir das.
So, let me see if I've got this. Earth ponies are in charge of the agricultural affairs, unicorns can perform magic-related things, and Pegasi can control the weather?
That's right.
Übrigens, ich sehe gerade, es tut mir leid, dass das etwas dunkel hier wird gerade, aber es geht leider gerade die Sonne unter.
Yeah. If I was a
Ich hoffe, es
Pegasus, I
wird
would
nicht
be
allzu
so
schlimm.
so cold in the winter.
Oh, darling, if it's as cold as you say it is, then how about I make a thick and fabulous coat for you? I'm sure it will help you out on your cold days.
I think I'll pass on that.
So,
Sei doch nicht
guess
so
because
empfindlich.
I'm not a unicorn, I can't learn to teleport, can I?
Ich fürchte nicht.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way. Humans work very differently from us ponies.
Aber so unterschiedlich auch wieder nicht.
Phoenix! So, how is she?
She's doing fine. She explained everything.
So,
Nicht
what
ganz.
happened
Alles
the
hat sie
night
nicht
of the
erklärt.
murder?
The victim had his neck tied up by a rope and was dropped from a high elevated spot. He was hung to death pretty much instantly.
Whoa, that actually sounds very gruesome.
Ja.
It's a horrible thing to witness!
Witness? Wait, you were there where the murder happened?
Well, yes.
Oh,
I was watching the play when it happened. Coco
warum hast du das nicht gesagt?
I thought the show was sold out, but she gave the last ticket to me.
Number 5000.
I couldn't bear to think about that dreadful image. Not only that, I saw her being taken away by the police. The moment I saw that, I had to ask Twilight to find a good lawyer. And who better than you to help us with this case?
Schön, dass du gleich an ihn gedacht hast.
I guess I have lots of experience with murder cases. I'm always there to help out someone who's been accused of a crime they didn't commit.
Dafür bist du bekannt.
That's Mr. Wright for you. Always there to help when someone's in need. He even helped me when I was accused of murder.
Stimmt.
Accused
Da
for
war
murder?
wohl was.
Yes. I was accused of killing my own mother.
Mother? Why, that's horrible.
Und ich glaube, da kamen auch
It
mal
was.
die schwarzen
I felt
Seelenschlösser
so
zum
alone
Einsatz.
that everyone started to go against me. It's like all the stars of the night
Edgeworth.
disappeared from the night sky. And the next thing I knew, all I could see ahead of me was darkness.
Objection!
But Mr. Wright, he believed in me. He stuck to his true beliefs, and not only was I not guilty, he found the real killer, and I was able to save a dear friend of mine when he was going to be given the death sentence for the same crime.
That's right. In fact, I even lost my best friend because of that same killer. I was so heartbroken when I found out he had been killed. I've taken a leave of absence and I
Okay,
left my
den kenne ich
friends
jetzt
behind.
nicht, seinen besten
I went to find
Freund.
the truth on my own, and I ended up starting to doubt Athena. I even went against her in court. I still wanted to believe in her. but it was really hard to do so with all this doubt inside me. But Mr. Wright made sure I was able to believe in her again. At that point, I did believe, not only in Athena, but in Mr. Wright to finally bring the truth to light. Because of Mr. Wright, the dark age of the law has come to an end.
Ja, jetzt bekommen wir ein bisschen einen Einblick eben in die ganzen Spiele, aber wie gesagt, die kenne ich halt nicht mehr. Ich kenne halt nur das eben mit Athena Sykes, dass sie bei ihr eben diese schwarzen Seelenschlösser waren und Phoenix die auch aufgebrochen hat. Aber über den Fall an sich weiß ich nicht wirklich was.
What can I say? I was just doing my job.
A job that makes you a hero. You're like a knight in shining armor that has come to save the day when things are grim.
Das hat Sonata mal
I guess I can
gesagt,
say
sowas
I am
ähnliches.
pretty good. Now that we got the feels out of the way, I think it's time we went to investigate. So, Rarity, where's the theater?
It's just right over there.
Na dann.
Well, what do you know? It is just right there. Well, that's very convenient. Come on, let's go inside.
Yes, let's get to the bottom of this. What?
Rarity,
What the hell?
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Hey, how about you watch where you're going?
I'm terribly
Na,
sorry.
in wen ist sie reingerannt?
See you. Here, let me help you with all the... You!
Huh?
Oh
What are you
nein!
doing back here in the city?
Nothing that concerns you.
So, you guys...
Ausgerechnet die.
We did.
I've no time to waste on you, Rarity. I'm on a tight schedule, so you better stay out of my way. I don't want another victory taken away by your hooves, okay?
Verzieh dich.
The nerve of her.
Sugar Bell.
So, who was that, Rarity?
Nothing but a ruffian.
Phoenix, should we get to the investigation now?
Ja, ich glaube, das ist wichtiger.
Let's get inside the theater.
Yes, let's.
So, this is the theater, huh?
This place looks pretty empty.
Klar, da ist gerade ein Mord passiert.
The theater is closed. I must ask you to leave.
Huh? Who said that?
I know that voice.
Hm?
Hello? You guys deaf? You guys have to
Was ist
leave.
mit dir denn los?
Oh, sorry, but we're here to investigate the crime scene.
Are you now? You don't look like a police pony to me. Plus, the police are already done with their investigation here.
Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney.
Defense? Defend who, might I ask?
Coco Palmel.
The costume designer? So, I guess you know what happened here?
Yes. Overall concepts, murder.
Yes, Miss Pommel was accused of murdering him.
Alter, der sieht
It's
aus
very hard to
wie...
believe if you ask me.
Du siehst aus wie so ein
do you work here?
abgeleckter Typ, ey.
My name is Playwright. I'm the theater director. I am the one who makes sure that the plays in this theater are done right. I make sure everything I work on is perfect.
Also eins ist von dem Typen lassen, der ihn gesprochen hat. Er hat sich mächtig Mühe gegeben, so...
To put things briefly,
Ich weiß gar nicht, wie ich das beschreiben soll.
Rehearse,
Jedenfalls, er hat's gut gemacht und genau das macht's eigentlich schrecklich, aber gut.
because no pony else knows how to make things perfect like I do.
Aren't you supposed to have a team of writers when you're in the writing process?
I would, but I feel that it's just going to slow me down. Pure genius moves lightning fast. That's how things get done so quickly here.
I wonder if anyone else who's working here can keep up with his genius. So, what's your relationship with the defendant?
Oh, she is fantastic! Coco and overall concepts make a great team. Whenever I'm in need of costumes for any plays I'm writing, those two get the job done fast. Whenever I see them together, they're always so happy, as if they're best friends. I still can't believe she would kill him, especially in the middle of my play.
But if they were such good friends, why are you so sure Coco Palmel killed overall?
Das wäre auch die Frage, die ich mir stelle.
As much as I don't believe it, I saw something before the murder.
Und was?
Huh? What did you see?
I saw Miss Pommel chasing Overall up the catwalk, where the murder occurred.
What?
Yeah, I saw her chasing him up the left side of the catwalk, quite frantically I might add. I didn't think too much about that, but after I saw the stallion's body hung in the air, I ran up the catwalk, and I saw Miss Pommel with lots of guilt on her eyes.
Isn't her name supposed to be pronounced Pommel?
Then,
Ist jetzt,
the
glaube
police
ich,
showed up behind
unwichtig.
me, then arrested Miss Pommel on the spot, then brought her back down.
I could have sworn that her name is pronounced Pommel. And he says he knows how to make things perfect.
Das ist doch jetzt nur wirklich zweitrangig, Phoenix.
I'll let you have this layout of this theater, so you guys won't get lost in here while you guys are investigating.
Here, I'll hold up the map.
Das kann man sicherlich sehr gut gebrauchen im Gericht.
This is bad. Why was Coco chasing Overall? There has to be an explanation for this.
Frag sie doch danach.
Anyways, I saw what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go get me some lunch. Go ahead and do your investigation and whatnot. A stallion with the mind of a genius must keep his brain energized with a good lunch.
Bitte, geh einfach und halt die Klappe.
Well, that's it for
Danke.
that guy.
He keeps talking about how much of a visual genius he is. I know he's a director and all, but it doesn't really give you bragging rights.
So ein bisschen wie die männliche Trixie
I want to
damals.
know what plays he's written. If they're as good as he says, then I want to see them. I'm a big fan of plays after all.
Let's get some tickets for the next showing.
Guys,
Nicht jetzt.
should we be starting our investigation already?
Coco was chasing Overall? Is that really true?
Davon hat sie nichts erzählt.
Has to be a mistake. Maybe somebody else was chasing him.
Das glaube ich
Well,
nicht.
we have to investigate the crime scene to see if we can find any leads.
Na dann. So, wie lange geht's denn noch? Oh, haben wir noch einiges auf der Uhr.
Wow. I've never been on a stage this big before. Oh, how I wish I could do my magic show here.
Scheiße, es wird gerade echt ziemlich
You're a
dunkel.
magician? That's right. But you're a human. How is it possible for a human to perform magic? Oh, I'll show you. See these? These are my magic panties.
What the hell?
Percy, as your father, please be careful when you start talking about your panties.
Ja.
See here? There's nothing inside them. I see. And now I say the magic words. Alakazam! And now let's see what's inside. Oh, let's see what I got. What the? How in the world did you do that?
Well,
Sorry, but a magician never reveals her secrets. There has to be an explanation for this. I must study those panties.
Twilight.
Even if you examine these, you're not going to find out anything. I remember back then some college student was so obsessed with my magic panties that he stole them from me to study them.
Oh, don't remind me. I've never seen someone so obsessed with someone else's undies in my life.
Alright, let's get started. See if you can find anything.
Well, we can start with this rope still hanging from last night.
So this is the murder weapon. It's tied up like a noose.
It was a horrible thing to see. I could almost see overall concept still hanging on that.
Considering the height from here to the catwalk, the death is very likely to be instantaneous. At least he didn't suffer.
I wonder how he got his neck tied up anyway.
Mr. Wright, I think I found something.
Und zwar?
What is it?
It's some sort of sparkly cloth.
It looks fabulous! That must be the special fabric he was working on.
Special fabric?
Overall Concept told me in his letters that he was working on a special fabric for his costumes. He put some sparkles on them. He also said the fabric could glow in the dark.
Glow-in-the-dark fabric? Hey! I think I know how he was able to do that.
Oh, do you now?
Yes, I do. I have a friend who used a costume like that. She used fluorescent paint to make the costume glow in the dark.
Fluorescent paint? Such a thing exists? Where can I get this paint? It might help me in my business.
Sie kann sich wirklich für so vieles unfassbar schnell
I'm going to
begeistern.
need some costumes that can glow for my shows.
How about I'll design some costumes for you? I have a few ideas that will give you that extra pizzazz you're looking for.
Yes, I'll be happy to take you up on your offer.
So, now that we're done talking about that, let's go look around some more.
That catwalk is way up there. As far as I know, catwalks are very rickety. I wonder why anyone would do a chase up there.
There must be some reason. Maybe there was something that was up there.
What could be so important that Overall would run up there?
Another question is, why would Coco go up there too?
Vielleicht wollte sie ihn vor irgendwas warnen oder ihn aufhalten.
Since working here, maybe something important to her is also up that catwalk for some reason.
It's possible. Let's go up to the catwalk and see if we can find anything.
Okay.
So, the supposed chase stopped here.
Hab diese kurze Pause jetzt mal genutzt, um Licht anzumachen.
I'd be surprised if anyone could survive a fall from this height. So, you guys see anything around here?
Nothing so far.
Ich denke, jetzt ist es auch besser.
I think I see
Ja,
something.
deutlich. Oh, jetzt sieht man auch, wie meine Stirn glänzt.
There, those sparkles.
It must be from Overall's fabric.
This could mean that the fabric has been brought up here for some reason.
You think Overall and Coco could have brought it up here?
Maybe. Do you think there's a reason why any of them would do so?
The only thing I can think of is they subconsciously brought it up with them without knowing. Or maybe the fabric was already up here?
It's
Maybe.
possible. It could be the reason why overall concept was going to the catwalk in the first place.
But it doesn't explain why Coco PWaaML was chasing him.
Let's keep looking around then. I'm sure we'll find something.
What the?
Whoa! What just happened?
Mach mal das Licht
Oh,
aus.
I guess the lights are loose. Wait a minute. Did you see that?
Mach das Licht mal
See
komplett
what?
aus.
There's something glowing on the floor. Twilight, could you turn off the lights for a second?
Yeah, okay.
There!
Huh? There are hoof prints, and they're
Da
glowing.
ist wahrscheinlich jemand in diese Leuchtfarbe getreten.
So they've probably been left behind since the incident.
You think it could be Overall's or Coco's?
I'm not sure.
Eigentlich kann das nicht sein, weil Coco ist ja nicht weitergegangen und das Opfer ist
Wright
heruntergestürzt.
said Coco PWaaML ran up the left side of the catwalk, following overall concept, and then the police escorted her back down.
Wait, but those hoof prints, they lead to the right side.
Athena, how long does it take for fluorescent paint to dry?
According to Junie, it takes about an hour.
Does the paint contaminate your hands if it's still wet?
It does, but the only way to tell is if you look at your hands in the dark.
So, whoever's footprints these belong to went down the right side of the catwalk, but no one said that anyone went down the right side.
What? Then that means somebody else could have killed him. Coco didn't do it.
Alright, we've got a huge lead on this now. Still, now that we know these footprints belong to someone else, we need to find out who they belong to.
Das hat jetzt oberste
Mr.
Priorität.
Wright, I have a suggestion.
What is it?
If these prints belong to someone else, we should try and figure out where they lead to.
Hey, good idea. One problem. You can only see these prints when it's dark. I'll have to turn off the lights to follow them.
No need for that, boss. I have the thing that's going to make your hoofprint finding much easier. Here.
A forensic
Ah,
flashlight. Thanks, Athena. I'll definitely need this.
das ist natürlich sehr, sehr hilfreich.
Okay, let's see where it ends first. It ends here.
The back door?
It looks like whoever was here escaped through here.
Tja,
Ruffian! The coward must have escaped after killing Concept!
aber das bringt uns
Very
nicht
likely
wirklich
he
viel,
was
weil das kann ja jeder gewesen sein.
Now, let's go backwards and find out where these footprints begin.
The prints lead here. I'm guessing this is the dressing room.
Sieht danach aus.
Look at all those costumes. I kind of want to try some of them out.
Hate to tell you this, Athena, but it looks like you'll be too big to get in any of those costumes.
Das glaube ich auch.
What? Are you suggesting
No. I'm saying that because these costumes are small, since they're worn by little ponies.
Gut die Kurve
I wanted
gekriegt.
to try some of them out.
This is where overall concept usually works on his costumes.
I can tell. There's a bunch of materials scattered around this table.
Jeez, read all those sketches. He must have had a lot of ideas for making costumes.
Oh, he was simply genius! He played a big role in the theater industry. The only thing he lacked was time. That is, until Coco PWaaML became his partner. She wrote on her letters that when she began to work as a costume designer,
sie waren
the
also ein
productivities
sehr,
of the
sehr gutes
costumes
Team.
doubled.
Those two must have been quite a team.
Mr. Wright, on the table, there are cases of fluorescent paint and some glitter next to it.
So this is the paint used to make the fabric glow.
Oh, give it here! Let me put some on my cape and hat. I want to see if they glow in the dark.
Nein, lass das.
No, Trucy, this is evidence. It's best to leave it untouched.
Ja.
But I want to sparkle and glow.
Nein.
Judging by its
Das
looks,
lassen wir mal
this
jetzt.
must be what the fabric used to look like before he added the glitter and paint.
I still wonder where he got this paint. It must have been awfully expensive, especially since he used so much of it.
Well, I guess we're done over here.
You think we've gathered enough evidence to prove Coco PWaaML's innocence?
I'm certain we do. Plus, we also have some proof that there was a third party when this crime was taking place.
Tja, aber ob das schon ausreicht, ich bin mir da nicht so sicher.
Won't she be surprised?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. We still have a trial to take care of first.
And I'm sure you'll do a fabulous job defending Coco PWaaML.
I guess we can all head back to my castle now. Let's head to the train station.
I'll pay for the tickets again.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Großzügiges Pony. Wie immer. Das bist du, Rarity. Zurück im Thronsaal. 16 Uhr, das war eine lange Zugfahrt, mein lieber Mann.
Such a long trip from Manhattan to Ponyville. I need to take a rest for a little bit.
I still had a fun time, though. I'd like to go back to the city someday. Maybe even go shopping.
How about I take you somewhere next time? I know some great stores that'll probably suit you.
Oh, I'd love to come
Wir
with
haben doch
you.
gerade geklärt, dass die Klamotten hier nicht passen werden.
Yeah?
You have other friends? I remember that there were a few more of you.
Ja,
Well, we do. I wonder where they are. Phoenix!
da sind sie schon. Rainbow Dash!
Let me go!
Here are the others, Phoenix.
Didn't think I'd see you
Applejack.
around here again.
Oh, Mr. Phoenix, it's so good to see you after so long.
I had a feeling Twilight would try to summon you.
Oh, Daddy! I had no idea you were friends with so many ponies.
Was für ein Wiedersehen.
Great. Even more.
Ach, jetzt komm schon, Apollo. Oh, Pinky natürlich.
Why must little ponies like bouncing on me so much? Well, yeah. These two are defense attorneys, Apollo and Athena. And this one is Trucy, my daughter.
Nice to meet you all. So, Daddy, are you gonna tell us who they are?
Yeah. Let me see if I can remember your names. Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash,
Ja,
Applejack,
jawohl.
Fluttershy, and, Spike.
Yes!
We should tell you a welcome back party. You know, because you're back to Ponyville.
Jetzt ist es noch zu früh für eine Party.
Guest the parties, and those guests bring guests, and those guests bring guests of those guests, and it's just amazing.
Mr. Wright, for the love of God, get her to shut up, please.
Pinkie.
Pinky.
Pinkie!
Ja.
Don't you think it's a bit too early to party right now?
Too early? It's never too early for a party.
Für Pinky
I
tatsächlich
have a
nicht.
trial tomorrow. I'll be too tired to defend if I party now.
I know how we can fix that. So, your name is Pinkie Pie, right? Yes. After Daddy wins the trial tomorrow, instead of throwing him a welcome
Feier
back
niemals
party,
zu früh.
let's throw him a congratulations on winning the trial party. Ooh, Oh, that's perfect! Congratulations on winning the trial party! I like the way your little girl thinks, Feeny. I try.
Thanks, Trucy. Have the most hyperactive pony known to man throw a party.
So, we get to come to this party too, right?
Yep. You get to come too. What are your names again?
Athena.
Wow.
And this
Pinky.
is Apollo.
You have nice
Seit wann hast du denn so ein schlechtes Namensgedächtnis?
I think I call you Thena and Polly.
Oh, Polly, da
You
ist
can
er.
call me Thena. I have a friend who calls me that.
I think I'll stick to Apollo. I already have one little girl calling me after a parrot who wants to
Yeah?
I just want to thank you again for saving me back then.
No problem.
So you're the pony that Mr. Wright had to defend?
Yep.
That's right. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to attend the Wonderbolt Academy.
Wonderbolt Academy?
It's a flying academy. It's where Pegasi attend to become future Wonderbolts, the fastest flyers in all.
Also die Stimme ist auch großartig.
I dreamt of being a Wonderbolt ever since I was just a filly.
Yeah, you're quite the dreamer.
Ja, das ist sie definitiv.
Is there anything to eat here? I still didn't eat since.
Das könnte ein Problem werden.
That's right. We were going to eat, but we got sent here.
I got you covered for that. Twilight told me that there's a special guest coming here, so I made some apple pies and apple
Na
cider
gut,
for the
okay.
pony. Fluttershy also made some salad.
Perfekt.
Yeah, I made you some salad, if you don't mind.
Perfekt.
Pies? I love pies. Don't mind if I do.
I'll take some pies too. And some salad as well.
I'll take a couple of bites as well. I am kind of hungry.
Wenigstens gibt's diesmal was zu essen.
Cider's non-alcoholic, right?
Why would I need alcohol? It does nothing but make you tipsy.
Thanks for the food. I really appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Got any gems for me? I'd really like a side of rubies in my salad.
Sorry,
Du
Spike.
Gierschlund.
Aw.
Okay, let's eat up. We're going to need to get some energy for the
Wir
trial.
haben noch ein bisschen auf der Uhr, also da kommt noch ein bisschen was. Bin mal gespannt. What the hell?
See? What's wrong?
I just remembered something. Oh, these ponies and that little dragon. I think I've seen them before when I was little.
Hä, what?
What? How is that possible? Up until now, I've never seen you in my life before that.
I didn't exactly see you in person. It's like I've seen a picture of you before.
A picture? Wait a minute. So, Trucy, don't you think that hat of yours is getting a little too small for you?
Was kommt denn
It's a bit
jetzt?
tight on me now for some reason. I guess my head got a little bigger.
Isn't it time to
Oh, ich glaube, ich weiß.
Yes, it is.
Das Foto, was sie damals gemacht haben, als Phoenix gegangen ist.
These hats are kind of expensive.
Aww. Why do magicians' hats have to be so expensive?
Ah, das kann es natürlich sein, das Bild. Weil da sind sie alle drauf.
Get a hat, another Oh, wait. I think I already have a hat for you.
You do?
Der Hut von Trixie. Oder?
Okay, I'll be right back. Here, I found one.
Ja, es ist der Hut. Und da ist das Foto drin.
I really like the color blue, Daddy.
What can I say? It's my favorite color.
I want to try it on. Huh? Something fell out from the hat.
Das Foto, was sie gemacht haben, Alter, nein.
It's a picture of you. And it's with some
Pony.
really weird colored horses.
Huh? This picture. I got this from Equestria. Remember
Wow.
these guys?
Dass er das mit einbringt, Wahnsinn.
So, Daddy, who are these horses? Are they magical like me?
Should I tell her about this?
Erstmal
I
lieber
don't
nicht.
believe that I went to another world to defend another pony.
Well,
It's a long story, Trucy. I feel a little too weird to talk about it. How about I tell you later?
oh, fine. I'll pin this in my new hat so I won't forget to ask.
I'll doubt you remember our conversation.
Wow.
Trucy, that picture. It wouldn't happen to be still in your hat, would it?
Let me check. Oh,
Unglaublich,
there it
dass
is.
der Hut, den Trucy trägt, einfach von Trixie. Da ist das Bild.
I remember this picture. This was
Wow.
after Rainbow Dash's trial.
Hey, yeah! I remember we all yelled objection in this picture!
Hey, how come I never saw this picture before?
Well, it wasn't Trucy's hat, so we wouldn't know.
It's just as I thought.
Und Phoenix hat es mit Sicherheit auch
Everyone's here.
vergessen über die Jahre.
Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Applejack, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Spike, and...
Trixie.
Trixie.
Trixie?
The great and powerful Trixie. She was the prosecutor in Rainbow Dash's trial.
Ja, das war sie.
Tried to get the guilty verdict on me as revenge on Twilight.
Calm down.
Revenge? For what?
Let's not talk about that.
Nein, besser nicht.
So, speaking of Trixie, how is she doing now? Did something happen between you guys?
About half a year after the trial, she came back to Ponyville to seek revenge.
What?
But I thought she got over it.
I guess something overcame her. She used this alicorn amulet
Ah.
from a better magician than me. I had to take it off.
Okay,
her
so
because
dreht
it was
das jetzt
corrupting her
hin.
mind.
What did she do?
She kicked Twilight out of Ponyville and took over the town. We had to trick her into taking off the amulet.
Wow.
After realizing what she's done, she just apologized to me.
Wollte gerade schon sagen.
I never
Also,
expected her to do that.
das wäre ja krass
Me
gewesen.
neither. After that, she left Ponyville and I haven't seen her since. So, Phoenix,
Yeah?
enough about us. Let's talk about you. How have you been for the last 8 years since you've left Equestria?
Dass sie das jetzt erst
just
fragt.
wondering.
Ooh, a story! I wanna listen! I love stories! Come on, Daddy, tell them all about the exciting adventures you had as a defense attorney!
Das werden lange Geschichten.
Well, let's start off with this.
Tja, das war's. To be continued. Ich glaube, das ist Shining Armor. Bin mir aber nicht ganz sicher. Ja, jetzt kurz gucken, ob ich einen von denen kenne. Aber ich glaube nicht. Ne. Also anscheinend keiner von den Sprechern, die damals bei Turnabout Storm mitgesprochen haben. Schade. Aber trotzdem, also. Wow! Das war mal ein Auftakt. Also ich bin echt mal gespannt, was sich daraus noch entwickeln wird. Also bisher wirklich eine echt gelungene Fortsetzung. Also ganz große 2 Daumen nach oben dafür. Also. Also ich freue mich auf den nächsten Part, wenn er denn kommt. Vor allem dieses ganze Wiedersehen. Wunderbar aufgebaut. Also einfach nur herrlich. Es kommt einem wirklich so vor, als wäre das andere nie weg gewesen. Und als wäre es auch noch gar nicht lange her, dass das passiert ist mit dem anderen Video davor. Wahnsinn. Geil. Okay, ich bin fast schon an einer Stunde dran, deswegen kann ich ja nicht mehr so viel ranklatschen. Deswegen, also wie ich schon gesagt habe, super Fortsetzung, erster Teil. Ich freue mich auf die nächsten. Da steckt unfassbar viel Potenzial drin und ich bin froh, dass es jetzt endlich offiziell gestartet ist und schauen wir mal, was die zukünftigen Parts noch alle bringen. Okay, dann will ich auch nicht weiter groß Worte verlieren. Ich verabschiede mich. Das war's für meine Reaction zum ersten Part von Turnabout Theater. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns bei meinen nächsten Reactions auch wieder. Euer D-Spyro. Ciao!